Constipation can be treated at home using a variety of methods, including increasing water intake and consuming fiber. There are over the counter and prescription drugs available if home cures are unsuccessful. Today's video is all about how to treat constipation at home/home remedies to treat constipation. Bear with us to know the useful remedies. Around 20% of Americans experience constipation, which leads to 8 million annual healthcare visits. Constipation may be brought on by certain foods that people consume or avoid, certain lifestyle factors, certain drugs, or certain medical disorders. Many people don't know what causes their chronic constipation. Chronic idiopathic constipation is what this is. Constipation can seriously harm both physical and mental health as well as quality of life. There are numerous all-natural methods that can aid with constipation. These may be performed comfortably at home, and the most of them are supported by science. Constipation is unpleasant and could have a variety of underlying causes. Nevertheless, many natural cures and home treatments work well. In order to determine the cause and develop a successful treatment plan if constipation persists, a patient might speak with their doctor. Nevertheless, a lot of the natural home cures in this video can significantly relieve symptoms. So let's get started. Constipation can result from chronically being dehydrated. It's critical to consume enough water and maintain hydration to avoid this. Drinking some carbonated water, sparkling water, may help someone who is constipated. This can aid in their hydration and aid in resuming activity. According to several research, sparkling water relieves constipation more effectively than tap water. This applies to individuals with chronic idiopathic constipation as well as those who have dyspepsia or indigestion. However, it is not a good idea to consume carbonated beverages, such as sugary soda, as these might have negative health effects and may exacerbate constipation. Some IBS sufferers discover that carbonated beverages make their symptoms worse, so they may want to stay away from sparkling water and other carbonated beverages. Doctors frequently advise patients to consume more dietary fiber in order to cure constipation. This is because increasing your fiber intake will give your bowel motions more weight and consistency, which will make them easier to pass. They also move through the digestive system more swiftly thanks to it. In fact, a 2016 review indicated that adding fiber supplements helped 77% of those with chronic constipation. However, other research indicates that consuming more fiber may potentially make the issue worse. Others claim that dietary fiber increases stool frequency but may not assist with other constipation symptoms such as constipation discomfort, bloating, gas, and inconsistent stools. This is so that different forms of dietary fiber might affect digestion in various ways. Dietary fibers come in a wide variety, however they can be broadly divided into two groups: soluble and insoluble fibers. Insoluble fibers, which are found in vegetables, whole grains, and wheat bran, give feces weight and may make it easier for them to transit through the digestive tract. Soluble fibers, which are found in foods like oat bran, barley, nuts, seeds, beans, lentils, and peas as well as various fruits and vegetables, absorb water to create a paste that has the effect of softening and enhancing the consistency of stools. For relieving constipation, non-fermentable soluble fibers like psyllium are the best option. Psyllium was discovered in a 2020 study to be 3.4 times as helpful for constipation than insoluble wheat bran. Mixed results have been found in studies exploring the effects of insoluble fiber as a constipation therapy. This is partially due to the fact that insoluble fiber, in some cases, might exacerbate the issue in those with functional bowel disorders like IBS or chronic idiopathic constipation. Exercise may help reduce the constipation symptoms, according to numerous studies. Sedentary lifestyles have been associated in studies to a higher incidence of constipation. Due to this, some medical professionals advise increasing exercise to help the stool move. However, not all studies support the notion that exercise relieves constipation. Consequently, more investigation is required. Despite the fact that exercise did not necessarily reduce bathroom visits, some studies have shown that it did lessen some symptoms and raise quality of life ratings. Brisk walking is a moderate workout that can help IBS sufferers with their digestive problems and overall quality of life. Jogging, however, might sometimes make symptoms worse for certain people. To determine whether it helps, try engaging in some light exercise, such as taking regular walks, swimming, cycling, or jogging. Some folks may feel more of a need to use the restroom after drinking coffee. This is so because coffee activates the digestive system's muscles. Caffeinated coffee can actually activate the gut in the same manner as a meal might, according to a 1998 study. This effect was 23% stronger than drinking decaffeinated coffee and 60% stronger than drinking water. Small levels of soluble fibers may also be present in coffee, which assist maintain a healthy balance of gut bacteria and so avoid constipation. However, those who have IBS may experience caffeine's bowel-stimulating effects more strongly. Additionally, it might exacerbate stomach problems. Caffeine can be eliminated from the diet to determine if it helps those with IBS. Senna is a well-liked, secure, and efficient herbal laxative that aids in the treatment of constipation. It is offered in oral and rectal formulations over the counter and online. Senna includes natural substances called glycosides that stimulate the gut's neurons and hasten bowel motions. Senna is safe for adults to consume in moderation, according to doctors, but patients should see a physician if their symptoms persist for more than a few days. Senna is typically not advised by doctors for persons who are expecting, nursing, or who have certain medical disorders, like inflammatory bowel disease. Probiotics might aid in preventing long-term constipation. Probiotics are live, healthy bacteria that are found in the gut naturally. Bifidobacteria and lactobacillus are two of them. Probiotic meals can help people raise their levels. An unbalanced bacterial population in certain suffers of persistent constipation. More probiotic food consumption may help to maintain this balance and avoid constipation. According to one study cited in a 2019 review, taking probiotics for 2 weeks helps ease constipation by boosting stool frequency and consistency. By creating short-chain fatty acids, they may also aid in the treatment of constipation. These might enhance bowel motions, making stools easier to clear. Try a probiotic dietary supplement instead. According to several research, consumers began to experience the advantages of these supplements after 4 weeks. One sign of IBS is constipation. The low FODMAP diet is an elimination diet that aids in the treatment of IBS and might ease constipation brought on by IBS. Fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols are referred to as FODMAPs. In order to ascertain which meals the body can handle, the diet calls for limiting high FODMAP foods for a while before reintroducing them. The low FODMAP diet alone is frequently insufficient for persons with IBS who experience frequent constipation. Such individuals will probably need to pay attention to other dietary components, such as eating adequate water and fiber, in order to enjoy symptom relief. Press the bell symbol right away because it appears that you are still there. Let's move on. A form of soluble fiber found in the roots of the konjac plant is called glucomannan. There is evidence to support its effectiveness in treating constipation. Glucomannan may function as a prebiotic to increase the balance of beneficial bacteria in the gut in addition to facilitating better bowel motions. One analysis of glucomannan's impact on children came to the conclusion that while it somewhat promotes defecation, it has no positive effects on stool consistency or the efficacy of the treatment as a whole. Another carefully conducted study, however, showed no appreciable impacts. Shirataki, or konjac, noodles and supplements both contain glucomannan. There are other glucomannan supplements on the market. Before making a purchase, it is best to examine brands because they differ in their advantages. Online stores provide supplements containing glucomannan, a fiber made of indigestible carbohydrates. Prebiotics. Inulin and oligosaccharide are examples of prebiotics. Prebiotics work by enhancing digestive health, whereas dietary fiber relieve constipation by enhancing the consistency and quantity of stools. By feeding the good bacteria in the gut, which increases probiotics and improves the balance of the gut flora, prebiotic fibers promote digestive health. In fact, some prebiotics may aid in promoting more frequent bowel motions and softening stools. A low FODMAP diet excludes garlic and onions, though, as these items might make IBS symptoms worse. Magnesium citrate is a well-liked natural treatment for constipation. People can get this kind of osmotic laxative over the counter or online. Constipation can be relieved by taking supplements with moderate doses of magnesium. To prepare and clean out the colon before surgery or other medical operations, doctors utilize greater dosages. Consuming dairy can make you constipated if you have a dairy sensitivity, since it affects how your intestines moves. This applies to both adults with lactose intolerance and children who are intolerant to the protein in cow's milk. A person can visit their doctor for a diagnosis if they think they may have a dairy intolerance. To evaluate if it helps with the symptoms, the doctor may advise temporarily cutting off dairy while boosting other calcium-rich foods. This is it for today. You have a great day ahead. Goodbye.